Right then, chat, we're back. It's an early nip on. And we've got the policy back. So I do apologise, I wasn't going to stream last night, but... So I just got tired, you know. So I hope everyone's doing well. So let's just adjust what that mic's playing. Yeah, so we haven't streamed in a bit, have we? It's like 2 weeks now. So, gonna be honest with you, a little bit of stuff's happened. That's not true. So, Sharby, who we brought in, he's actually left. My guy spat his dummy out and was like, nah, don't want to play for you anymore. So yeah, he's gone. Robertson, I think from memory, I think we actually sorted that in the last save, but yeah, he's gone. Chalice, he is leaving. Annoyingly, upsettingly. It is what it is, chat. Sometimes you deal with these upsetting times. The Capitano. I believe this is Napoli who's coming for him. Yeah. No, I'm going at dinner time. I'm waiting for her to get back from... she's gone Bolton this morning, so I'm waiting for her to come back and then I can set off. But yeah, it don't look great, does it? Yeah. Oh, I didn't show you who I got in. I love that. I just like telling my mum like, "Oh, why is it bugged? Come on, game. You're better than this." There we go. Yeah. So we've got Eze back. Absolutely love him. My goat. I just thought it was such a nice signing to do, like, for the fee we got him for as well, like, 5 mil. It feels like something that would be quite good, and, I think, like I say, for a squad option, it's really, like, really good. We've got Cabal on a 6-month loan for when Harry Amas comes back. Looks very good, very solid stats all over, to be honest with you. So I'm actually quite happy. Fuck Eze. And then the big boy... Vincente Pizarro. Oh my god, he looks so good, chat. As a replacement for Martel. Looks an absolute unit. So excited. Right, so we're in Europa League now. Oh my god, I'm still not woken up. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we literally just, from this game, we just need like 3 points or a draw, I think, to basically just see us through to the next round. We've missed. I was looking at Nathan DeCat, but the thing I thought is like everyone signs him. He looks unreal, but everyone signs him. You know, you told me like, you know, be more rogue. That's what I'm doing. I'll tell you what as well, by the way. A Sunday, you know, we're on a Sunday, all nice and dandy and everything, yeah. Workers outside, drilling from, like, I think it was like 9:15. Genuinely, just, what can you do, chat? It just, I wanted to sleep in so much today, and then, like, that drilling happened, and I thought, well, I can't go with my mum's till dinner time, so I guess I'll just stream. Oh, Barry. Oh, my God. We started with a good goal. Oh, mate. It's actually mad. I don't know if anyone's seen this, but has anyone seen that, like, Tieno Barry's, like, mates got absolutely, like, pummeled last night in the away end at Everton? Like... It's absolutely mad. I don't know the context quite to it. I just saw a video of them all having a scrap and then Barry putting up something on his Insta. Oh, that's a pen, that. We're in a decent position here. I think Barry's going to be on it, I'm assuming. Yeah, see you in a bit, mate. Oh, good pen. I'll probably end up speaking to you properly Tuesday, I'd assume. But yeah, have a nice day, mate, and tomorrow, and I'll catch up with you then. So yeah, chat. So, I just want for context, by the way, I am not in a position in which I am ignoring Mum. I'm going to see her today. In fact, let me just text her. Oh yeah. Ooh. Absolutely tunage. So yeah, so I reckon chat, I'll probably be on till about just after 12:30, maybe just on, and then like I say, I'll start getting ready to go. But I thought, like I say, because God knows I'm not sleeping. Oh, come on, Barry. Great start from us, this. Basically means that the next game doesn't really matter all that much. Please be given, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it comes on because of noise suppression, by the way, of all like the drilling and everything. But like, it's like, I'm not going mental. It is genuinely happening. And it's not good for me health. I think like I'm in a position, right, with the Europa League. Obviously Pizarro needs to come in. You know, Pizarro definitely needs to come in because he's like replaced Martel. Cabal, and then maybe Eze is the three. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do Villar, which sounds mental, but like, oh, go on, Uche. Because I'm not really planning to do any more signings. Like, I had it in my head. I was like, oh, like maybe we'll have a look at doing like someone else because we still have a lot of money, but I think like I've rebalanced the squad out. Like, you know, like we've got backups in every position now. I think the only thing would be is if Gallagher goes out because like he's basically said like he wants more game time to try and get in the England team again. Garnacho. Ooh. So I don't know whether in that position we'd maybe look at like a youngster to bring in who maybe wouldn't demand like game time too much. Yeah, we'll keep it the same. I am in a position where like, obviously we'll make like wholesale changes for this, but you know, I think we'll give it like till the 60th minute, and then we'll do some nice changes. Give like the important players like a rest. And just try and get some different players on the score sheet. Alright, let's put King Hamza on. Somerville and Tony can come on. Right, that's fine. Gallagher's tired, right? But we can deal with it because Pizarro can play on Saturday. He's just not registered for this. So I think that's fine, and then we'll leave like the final sub to like figure out whether we want to do like a defensive change or something like that to maybe rest one of the wing backs or centre backs. I might give Chow a bit of a rest and give Holland. Oh, he's going to be off here. He's going to be off. If it weren't amounting already, it is one now. Paris absolutely tipping it down in Bolton, so that's going to be a fun one getting there. Gusto. Come on, Gusto. Jesus Christ. I think that is the thing, like, you get so many players who, like, just will, like, randomly just, like, stink the gaff in random situations this FM, and you're like, what are you doing? Right, Gusto is absolutely blowing out his arse, so we'll give Kamara the shout. But yeah, I'm to be honest with you, I'm a lot, like I say, it's annoying losing Charby because Charby, like, last stream, come on, Uche. Uche, like, you know, Charby really started to ball out. It's just that Uche, like, this FM is an absolute fucking monster. Like, genuinely, like, he's just like, I mean, you've seen that. He's got 3 goals and 2 assists this game. It's mental numbers from him. I don't know how he's not on a 10 rating, by the way. Like, Jesus Christ. We got a highlight just after kicker. Played Lemons. But yeah, I don't understand how he's not on a 10 rating there. Like, 3 goals, 2 assists. And it's like, yeah, 9.7. I'm like, most players get like a 9.7 for a Hattie, and then you add 2 assists onto that. Go on, Tony. Oh. I think this is just like sick for like the goal difference as well, more than anything. But I mean, commanding victory, and I mean, 6 goals is going to help our goal difference. I mean, I think, like I say, we are guaranteed top 8 now. There we go, he switched to a 10. Bro's got what he deserved. The rest touched that there, I swear. Could we go for 7 here? Could it be 7 heavens? Hamza. Mitchell. Ooh, bloody hell. It's going to be a 6-0. I think that's a good one, though. Let's breeds confidence in the squad. And I think, like I say, that's definitely us through to the top 8. I think looks of it, it's just us, Ren, and us, Ren, and Fenner who have got the top 6. There we go. Couldn't bloody say a word. Uche, mate. Unreal. So what we're chatting here. So we got Chelsea. Got Chelsea. Yeah, I'm assuming that is. Oh my god, my eyes. It's like the funny thing of me streaming like first thing in the morning because like my eyes just do not wake up. So that's still the league's trying. Yeah, so it's those 3 qualified. And then it's quite a big toss up, to be honest with you. It's quite a big toss up as to sort of what we are going to see. I think regardless, it looks like we are going to face quite a big boy. Then in the last 16, I don't actually know who we'll end up with. Assumably, it should be either Valencia, Slovan Bratislava, or like Feyenoord or Bruges. It should be one of those for him, assuming. I should have like splashed some water on my face. It's like just hit me like how tired I am. We've also got the second leg of a semi-final of the League Cup coming up. I wish I had say like, oh. There we go. Sorry, I was taking my socks off. The overheat was going. But it's like Hamza's expecting more game time, right? Like, he's literally... I don't understand that. Like, he is literally... like, just come back from injury. Right, so... Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Then is it Twente, Newcastle. Then I think it's Chelsea again. Walton taking ill. Brilliant. No, we're sending you home. We're not having a fucking outbreak at the club. So I was watching someone. I think it was Friday, and he had like that same thing. Someone got ill. He went treat at the club, and then like the entire squad came down with it. And it's like, how's the youngsters doing? Amas, as I say as well, with H, my plan is next year when because obviously Robertson's gone and Cabal's not going to be here. Amas is really going to push on. Like I say, with Europe, hopefully we qualify for Europe again, and then he can play in Europe, and then we're in a position as well where he can hopefully at least he can have a decent bash. Steve, he's going good. I want to look because he's doing well in League One. I want to loan him out again, but do like Championship and see how he fares there. Anarka, to be honest with you, like he's doing really well for Bolton, but like he has slowed down in recent weeks. But I mean, 12 goals, 3 assists in 26 appearances. Like it's good going from him. He's going on a permanent, so that's fine. Valencia. To be fair, he wants to go. Even though they're saying he's going to be a squad player, obviously it's going to be one of them for us. For interest of keeping players shorted, we're gonna do that. Pizarro's gonna come in. Eze's gonna come in. Cabal comes in. So Pizarro's going to play. For my own sanity, I'm going to do that because otherwise I'm going to boil me piss that. And then Svillar is going to go back into the pegs. Don't really think we need to do much else. I think like that's all pretty tidy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that one shot. So hopefully, like I say, this will give us a good indication for that second leg. that League Cup game. Oh, they're playing Nicholas Jackson. Has anyone seen that Nicholas Jackson challenge from yesterday? Oh dear Lord. He absolutely went to like slice that guy's ankle in half. It's a much stronger lineup than what they played us in that League Cup game. I can't lie, but hopefully it'll. I mean, this is I'm assuming how they'll line up in the League Cup. They won't rotate, so it should give us a decent indication. Good from us that. Go on, Barry. Barry. Oh. I'm surprised 4 seasons in they haven't replaced Sanchez yet. Like, years gone by, Chelsea just always buy like the best like keeper in the world. They always usually end up with Donnarumma. But obviously, I know it's this year at City, but I would have thought this year they would have done something similar. Go for like Mainan or someone like that. But I mean, if you compare the two teams, like their side actually resembles like the same side. Ours is like, I mean, we've got Mitchell, but we've brought him back. Lacroix still the same. Imre through the academy, I brought him through, and Uche. But outside of that, it's literally all new boyos. Hopefully Imre can run that off. If not, we're gonna have to look at bringing Kamara on at half time. It do be looking like that. What's the injury? Foot injury. Oh, I don't really wanna. Risque that one. We've been quiet so far though. Brilliant. That's a demand more type of moment. Garnacho's doing shocking, I think. Like I say, Tony Langer's probably going to have to come on. And probably Eze as well for Uche, who's really tired. A poor ball. Go on, Barry, that's yours every day of the week. Oh. Pizarro's absolutely having a not great game, can't lie. Right. And Barry's quite fine, so we'll do Eze. We'll leave Nelson out for now. Yeah, I'll just do those two for now. I'm confident in Pizarro. First game Blues and that. It might be a case I do need to switch round which way they're playing. Yeah, there's a few players today that I'm not doing. El Brilliantano. Hamza can come on. And Gallagher I'm going to bring on. That's a shame. I genuinely like to say, like, I mean, first game Blues and that, but wanted him to do well. It's good. Reece Nelson gives the ball away. Should be on that. We are good. Yeah, so if we lose Gallagher, what I'll probably look at doing is getting, like, see if we can get, like, a regen in. Oh! Jesus Christ, if Eze bagged that one. The thing is, right, we've got really good XG in this. I'm sounding like fucking Ian Evatt here, but, like, it's just, like, the sides you'll have, like, one big highlight and that's all they'll score. And you just sit there and you're like, what the fuck? Like, it's going to happen again, like, they're going to score here. Don't jump in. What a stupid challenge to make. Like, why would you make that type of challenge? It looks like it's going to be a 1-0 loss. This is so annoying. I feel like we've been like deep. We've played well. Chelsea have scored that corner. Mate, that's annoying. That tired legs and everything, but we had chances in that. We cling on to 4 for dear fucking life. Right, what are we chatting here? How much? I reckon they give them like 2 days off, you know, just to. Just for them to actually, like, you know, fully try and be back in. In the fold. So he's at Hull, we can't really do anything with him. But yeah, who's this guy? Mushakaba. Oh, he's an absolute fucking tank. Oh, he's on loan. Oh, you bastard. How could I say him like bloody hell, like, yeah. I mean, this guy looks quite good, and he's loan listed as well, so we could. We'll see what Gallagher does. And then we'll try and get Miguel in on a 6-month loan. I mean, Pepe would be a good signing, but we're quite stacked at the top. I mean, with Chow, like I said, it's annoying that he'll miss Newcastle game, but I think it's fine. You know, like with this game, like I say, I think like I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna save that because it did take ages to process that though. Yeah, I forget that Gusto. Let's just completely do some heavy rotation work. It really was boiling me piss this, but yeah. That is as good as it gets for us. We don't really have much else in terms of options to rotate. But I'm still quite happy with that. Well, this is going to be quite an interesting one because obviously we're already through, so it doesn't really matter as much, but we've rotated in this to give some other players a chance. I'm interested how a lot of these do. Hamza, Uche. Ooh. Oh. Go on, Tony. Oh, what a goal, Somerville. I got it wrong as well. I thought it was 20 because of the way that the crest looked, but it's just Salzburg. But I guess they just don't have the license for Salzburg's badge. I'm so rock at that. Did we play Salzburg in? Come on. I'm trying to think. I thought like SA played Salzburg in a final, and I thought it would have been Conference League, but I swear that were Legia Warsaw, and then Europa we played against Marseille. That's a bit of a calamity at the back, isn't it? Jesus Christ, boys. Not quite too sure what the boys are doing there, but I'm not too happy with it. Sorry if this turns into like another one of those like crash out streams where like the boys just forget to play football. I'm not going to be happy with it. Helland, who are you aiming at there, bro? Oh, they've got Minamino, what a boy. Oh, that's a big ball over the top, I like that. Oh. You hit it straight into the only place where the fucking goal weren't open. Kamara. Biscoff. Oh. It's good opportunities again, but we're just not really doing much with it. Come on, boys. A few players already getting quite tired as well, which is concerning. We'll see what we can get out of it. Played Gusto. Bloody hell, you leg breaker challenge that. Well played, Somerville. He's a player who, in the summer, depending on his value, I wouldn't mind picking up on opponent. Bro's just an absolute down. I mean, Alanga there, Jesus Christ, I get killed. But really well played there by Somerville. 2 assists for Alanga, 2 goals for Somerville. Love that. There's points where I just don't really feel like we're getting close to him, which is annoying me. It's in midfield, but I don't really... Because of the stupid bloody rule, I don't really have much in terms of I can do in replacements. Oh, well played, Tony. Because it's like good, like as soon as, like I say, I get this transfer window registration done for the Europa League, we get Eze and Pizarro in. Potentially this chap that we're looking at from Benfica. Well, let's try some changes there to try and make things a bit more fresh. So hopefully going into the game against Newcastle, the boys are fairly fresh. Gallagher's not, he's going to be blowing his head off. Well played, Hamza. Might be offside. I'm not too sure. It did look offside, yeah. I'm going to say I wasn't massively too optimistic on that one counting. Yeah, he's gone so early there. Play Lemons. I am at a point, by the way, like, obviously like, I've got Goodman, and it would be good to have Villa, but I feel like I say it's like keeping... Go on, Hamza. There's your moment. Oh, you've dragged it. But yeah, I mean, in terms of keeping Lemons, I wouldn't really be too much against it for him being the first teamer for this competition. What I'm going to do... is... Chalobah is quite tired, but like I say, I think he can do a job. He says confidently, he's not really put too much faith in me there. Played that by Nelson there. Sees the danger. Oh, go on, Hamza. Oh my god. That would have been some finish, that. Feel like it's probably as well on Sunday going to be an Eze start. Ball in. Nice recycle. Go on, Chalobah. Hamza! Go on, Hamza. Gets his goal, which I'm happy about for him. Provided this one counts as well. Oh my god, Hamza's just not in his... Hamza has no luck today. 2 disallowed goals. I thought, oh yeah, that'll be good for Hamza. I don't know why he's gone so early though. Again, like, it's not something he needs to do. Well, we'll go invincible in the group stage again. Actually, I don't actually think we did that last time. I think Conference League we did, but I don't think... I think Europa League, I don't think we did. I'm pretty sure Nice... I think Nice beat us, and I had like a massive crash out on stream. Right, let's figure things out. I'm probably going to do... obviously Pizarro can come in. Eze can come in. I'm going to start Eze just because I think he's going to be tired. Then yeah, you can come in, and then obviously Tiano Valley. So that should be... But yeah, we'll see what happens with Gallagher. Yeah, right. Or is there anyone else at like clubs where we might be able to like pinch one of their like young squad players that's just not really getting a look in? I really wish that, like I say, I didn't do anything with attribute masking. Yo, Firewall, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. And welcome into the stream. This guy looks quite fucking good. They won't take him on loan though. Yeah, all good, mate. Just still quite feel like I'm waking up, so still debating as to whether it was a good idea to stream this early. I mean, Ravella, would they give us on loan? They won't give it. I'm in my 4th year, mate. How much money do we have? Ravella could be a signing, you know. It's just whether he would take rotation, which I don't really know if he would. We'll see. I'm happy with that 10 game. We'll push for 20. Yeah. But yeah, basically we just really were at a point of just like maybe a DM just to firm us up for the second half of this season. But outside that, we're pretty okay. So I don't know. Yeah, so I'll show you the team we've got, mate. So, I mean, it's usually Uche in the number 10, but I'll just put it to how we usually play. And then So that's like how we basically normally play. But it's we've just lost Gallagher, who's who's basically like was our backup DM. So it's sort of I was thinking like a young defensive midfielder to come in, make some impact, but maybe not much. Like there's what's his name? Well, if you can search Benfica, you can. It wasn't that. Was Benfica B? That's the one. There was this guy, who I was also looking at, thinking he could be like a decent one. Let's have a... Yeah, I don't know your thoughts on Miguel is. Let's... oh my god, I can't spell. Oh, how long is he out for? Oh, I like the look of this guy, mate. 16 strength. I mean, to be honest with you, he does look like he could be quite a good player. So I'll keep my eye on him. He's someone who we can definitely have a look at. You got a list. Oh, nice, man. I have a... Oh my god, this game, man. I don't know what they've done in this last patch, but they've made this game so buggy when you're trying to type stuff. Yeah, this guy I'm quite... I like the look of. What about this guy? David Watson. Lucas Sanabria. Is this guy through like the... What a weird career that is. Lucas. LA Galaxy. It's so annoying because it never used to be like that. Like FM24, like it was so easy enough when. So. Yeah, I think that's fair though, isn't it? It's like, you know, it's just someone hopefully who would be happy to sit on the bench. Make that offer, I guess. We'll go for big. I will have a look at that Miguel just to see what we could get him for, because he's like similar to that Sanabria in terms of a lot of his. I think someone recommended him in the last summer transfer window we did. Okay, that looks like could be a decent deal. So see what Miguel comes back with. He wants breakthrough prospect, so he's fine not playing. Lucas, Glizliak, Ekhorn, I do. Ekhorn was someone who I actually genuinely wanted, but I can't remember the reason. I think I'll have to look where he's gone to, but I think he's gone somewhere big, and then they just wouldn't want to sell. Cool. Miguel. Let's see where he actually is. I swear he went to PSG. Oh, Real Madrid, yeah. Yeah, so it was that season where I actually wanted to sign him in the summer, but then obviously Real beat me to it, annoyingly. Looks insane though, doesn't he? I feel that's a bit of a ravey, too much of a ravey song for the moment. I'm gonna keep my eye on that. What's his name? That Kante Dio. Like, he looks like a really solid centre back. Him. Like I said, I'm running half blind. Yeah, it's all good, bro. I appreciate you. You jumping in. It's just nice, to be honest with you. Like I say, just having people, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, most of my signings come from I should need to we'll see what Miguel's come back. Rivella can be a backup, and then obviously we can go back in for Sanabria based on what they want to do, but it don't look like they want to sell. But yeah, it's nice this coming in, because like, most of my football knowledge is literally just like I know the players, so I only really know like a lot of like European players. So like stuff like that, where you can give me like MLS players and stuff like that, it does make a big difference. Makes the save a bit more fun. So Amas is doing well out on loan. Like I say, really looking forward to the fact next year we're going to get him in as a. Like I say, hopefully Derby do take the option to buy. Yeah, Anarka gets a goal. I know they lost, but still, back in the goals. Had a bit of a dry patch. Wilson, like I say, next year probably push him out to the Championship, because playing well every week in League One, which is good. And then Camvo is I don't know actually. Oh, that's cool, bro. Yeah, basically, like I say, like, pretty much my entire time is just spent just watching football. How is people said this? I think he's going to be okay, you know, to start. To fill the bench up, we'll put Lemons in. I'm going to start Somerville, because like I say, he has been really doing well. The only concern I've got is we don't really have a defensive option, so Helen's probably going to be on potentially as a centre back, as a DM, if we need to make it. Like I say, all like my good like youth prospects are all out on loan, so it's not really like I can push one of them out. So hopefully Pizarro doesn't stink the gaff out. That Miguel guy from Benfica looks like he could come in and I'd say make quite a good difference. For Football Manager, that's never appealed to me. Which sounds weird coming from an FM player. Yeah, so Chalobah is an absolute unit, because obviously, like I say, it's usually rotation, but Chalobah for right back, centre back, and DM is just like, he is a tank, so he can do a job. But Helland, I like him because he's got that role as well, but he has also got the ball playing attributes to him, so it's good for, in terms of like him being DM, in terms of him picking out passes a bit more. So that's just where I've looked at mostly with with Helland. Like I say, I think he's not developed as much as I would have liked him to, but like I say, he's become like a very good squad option that can, like I say, fit a cool. So yeah, with Chalobah, like I say, like I was gonna say, yeah, it's really good. He's just cost us a goal, though. Oh, Chalobah, man. Yeah, that's why he doesn't start. But we've got a lot of good youngsters coming through, though, which is like the good thing about. We're at that point in the save now where I've got two or three players who aren't too far off being like introduced to our regions, which I'm excited for. The only issue we've got is, like I say, is like we're so inconsistent form wise. My God. It's mad that Carlos Vincente that they've got, who's like unreal for them in Football Manager. And like in real life he's playing for Birmingham, and like I don't want to like diss Birmingham or anything, but like he's not exactly ripping things up at Birmingham. So I just always find that fun. Versatile though, bloody hell, he's like playing fullback and winger in real life. Well, he plays winger in real life. Go on, Mitchell. Go play this. Oof, well played, Garnacho. He's another player where, like I say, he's come in, Garnacho. He'd barely really been playing for Chelsea, so I got him on like quite a cut price fee, but he's starting to really come in. I like new gens also tend to do long term saves. I don't go that far, but yeah, I there's a lot of my mates who play Football Manager where they'll get to like this point and then be like, oh, like the real players are retiring now, so I don't really like it as much. But for me, I think that becomes the fun part then, because then it's like there's a lot of unknown when you're looking at these players. You have to, it really makes you trust your eyes a lot more in terms of this, their attributes. Go on, Garnacho. It's a good ball. Oof. It is interesting, by the way. I don't know if the shots that you get from around that point, no metagaming. Yeah, 100%, man. There's people who I know who literally just like do not have any attribute masking on, so like they just know all the stats. But I think that takes you away from it. Gusto is blowing a bit and he's coming back from injury, so we'll go Kamara for the second half. Because we do have Cabal on the bench as well, so if Mitchell gets injured, I can always change it. But I think the other thing as well that I like in terms of like for me, like in terms of this Palace save, like we got Eze back, and I could have signed someone like who's like a wonder kid, and like, but I just feel like it's so much more fun, like getting someone who is like a bit of a club legend, you know, like so like it'd be like something to get like the this is like going like full like bloody into you know like you know like the fans would be like, oh, I'm buzzing for that, like he's come back for like 2 years before like he goes to like MLS or something. What the oh my god, and you've missed it. That good of a chance and you've missed it. Oh. Oh, Barry this year, he's not firing the way he used to. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, it just like, go on, Uche, come on. It just adds that bit more to it, where like you feel like you're trying to not just like please yourself, but you know, like you feel like you've got to like make it that the fans are on side. So like I'll do stuff where like I had the opportunity to sign someone from Brighton, but because it's Brighton, I'm like Palace just wouldn't deal with Brighton because they're like arch rivals. So I thought, no, I'm not going to do that just to keep it in the mind that like the fans don't like, you know, like start questioning me. Good save, Spiller. I think, speaking of Eze, we're going to introduce him now. Because I'm worried about the fact of how much Uche's playing minutes-wise at the minute. Go on, keep the press up, boys. Got to be winning that. Played. Go on, Eze. Go on, Somerville. Come on! He's been unreal this season as well. Like, just sort of look through players, you know, who had gone down to the Championship. I saw Somerville and I thought, I bet he'd be quite good as like a rotation option on generational winger. You're talking to someone who goes, I like that, you know. It's interesting. Oh my god, my voice. It's interesting, you know, like when you get stuff like how much it differs that. Like there's people I know who like don't really go much into it, but it seems like you're like me, you know, you like the story a bit more of it. Which I always think makes the difference. Play Vincent. Have a crack, lad. Ooh. I think my favourite guy for Football Manager, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, there's this comedian from like Manchester called Jamie Hutchinson. And he plays Football Manager and like in his shows he'll go on about how like he's like he makes a full on story. Go on, Somerville. He'll be like, oh, like, you know, I've got a wife and a kid and like they want to move on, honestly. Come on. And like, yeah, Jamie Hutchinson with Football Manager, he's like a legend for his comedy sketches on it. Like he like, I can't remember what it was. There was a save. Yeah, man. You'll find it so funny. Yeah, it just makes me crack up because he'll be like, oh yeah, like, well, what did he say? He'll be like, oh yeah, like I say, I'm gonna have to move abroad because like me wife and my kids want someone nice to grow up, and I'm like, this is like so in depth, but I love it, you know. I don't quite go that far with me FM. Put it that way. But nothing wrong with it. I feel like it's points where I look at this where like we have patterns of play where I feel like, there we go. I'm going to say press-wise we're a bit stronger with it. We can really catch them out. Eze, come on. First goal back for the club. That's a big one. I mean, this is a big win, this. But I feel like that, you know, like that moment there, you know, of Eze getting his first goal back for the club, like that'd be such a big one in the away end. Pizarro's definitely come into it a lot more this game. I think that Chelsea game, we'll say he weren't quite fit, not up to speed, but yeah, he's played a lot better in this. No. I just noticed they've signed Curtis Jones. I think that's a foul, that. I don't think you can give that. Nah, you can't give that. Val's robbed us there. Again though, Voltamada in the 10. do not understand it. They played him in real life, and like he doesn't work there. But 100% I'll take a 5-2 win away at St James's. Lots to be happy about with that game. I think like more so like Eze getting that first goal back. Tuchel wants VAR answers. I want VAR answers, Tuchel. Don't be giving me that. Mate, it's Somerville. Unreal. Right, so second leg then of the League Cup. Gallagher doing well. But to be honest with you, if we can get rid of Gallagher and then replace him with Miguel, who's obviously going to be a lot younger, and like I say, maybe get some pennies for Gallagher in the summer, don't mind that. Right, so that's good. Miguel Figueiredo comes in. I feel like that's a very, very good sign. And I think because of his age, I don't think we actually have to register him from memory. So that'll be good. So like I say, we'll definitely get him on the bench for this game. Alright, make Buonanotte deal. So cup tied. Wharton can come on, that's big. Has he come back from... Chow's back. That's big. Where's it put him? Where's it put Miguel? No, I'm not listening to that. Oh, he's unavailable anyway, right, that's fine. That's annoying. We'll do Camvo then. Or do I do Felix? No, I'll do Felix. I feel like I'm a bit more okay with that one. The potential yellow cards we're going to have in this game, Jesus. We could be fielding the under-21s for the... It could be a under-21s job for the final if we get through, based on the amount of suspensions we're nearly on. Right, come on boys, massive for us. Whew. He's Burkic. Oh, he's a wonder kid. Of course. Right, so Chelsea have started to bring in a few more. a few more youngsters. I know I've not started Wharton, but I feel like we're in a position where bringing someone like Wharton on could be a big one. Played by Uche. Barry! I thought we were going to go in. Come on, boys. No. I can't believe that. It's such a shit goal to concede. Brilliant. It ain't going well, chaps. Come on, boys. I'll give it till the 60th and then we'll start doing stuff. Get Wharton on. Get Tony Elanga on. It's always like one team that like you'll come up against and like the team just doesn't go, come on Barry. It's a big switch, go on Garnacho. Cynical. It's a big swing in. Come on! Go on Lacroix. Beautiful, boys. Just after half time as well. Oh, their chance now. Somerville. A few tired legs starting to come in. We'll do Nelson. And we'll do Wharton as well. I'll just leave it at that for now. Happy with that. Then we can do like towards the 80th we can do another throw of the dice. Go on Garnacho. Play Kamara. Garnacho! Come on! Oh, nice one, Firewall. I hope you have a nice day, mate. Thank you for coming by and thanks for the follow. Massive that from Garnacho. Come on. Felix has not played much for us, but I feel like I'm happy with like I say, the boy, he knows what he's doing. See, nice and controlled out by Felix. Square in Nelson. Barry, what are you doing? Oh. Bro, that was a chance. Go on, blow it, ref. Ref. Come on! We get to the final. Garnacho and Lacroix. We got ourselves to our third ever final. Oh, that's big, that. That's not. That is not good. That's the season under that. That is, oh. How long are you off? 2 days, right? We've got 4 fullbacks. I'm gonna say we're fine. Excited for Miguel. Right, let's do a save, chat. Whew. Who's we gonna get in the final though? Right, let's give me 2 seconds, John. We're going to go to the toilet very, very quickly. Right, chat. Let us push on. Yeah, I reckon we should be alright. I'm just gonna. What do I think of Ardagula? Genuinely mental. Like the goal he scored last night, like it's just insane. But like, yeah, I really like the look of him. Pizarro. Evereze. Wilfred Zaha. Mate, he used to be a big boy baller back in the day. Yeah, so we can't really. Cabal would be the one, just based off the fact that we don't have. I feel like we might do it like that. Do Cabal as a and Pizarro, and I'm assuming Miguel, because of his age, doesn't need registering. I'd assume that's how it works. That's how it needs to work. Right, Spillar's going to be spit his dummy out, but I need those specific. But yeah, not mate. Ardagula. If people haven't seen Ardagula's goal last night for Real, just go and watch it. Oh, it is just mental how much of a good finish it is. I feel like Spillar's going to like spit his dummy out, but I mean. Mate, I'm quite alright with him doing. I would want a bit more for him. Yeah. They're giving us 50%, so like he ain't for me that. Pure profit as well. Surprised though that Chelsea are in for him. Spurs are going for Noosa. I feel like Chelsea have reached that stage where they're going looking at wonder kids, but it's not really one of my wonder kids that I'm like too concerned at losing. Looks like we've got Borough, and then it does look like there's a. Unless we're playing Monday Night Football. Yeah, we've got a bit of a break. Then we've got Spurs, Arsenal, Fulham, Brighton. So it's quite. It'll be an intense one, those. Yeah, I don't think I'll be playing too much more chat just because obviously it's Mother's Day and I do need to get off to. I do need to get off and obviously go see my mum today. Like I say, it's got to pack some basic stuff and I should be ready to hit the road. I feel like deadline day, I'm not really too. I feel like we've done our business, you know. Yeah, so he's on the 21, so he doesn't actually need to be registered, which is good. Like, Radoni's not really one I'm too bothered about. But Felix, I wouldn't be too. I wouldn't mind. Camvo would be like a. Yeah, I'm gonna put Felix in. I mean, yeah, it's interesting because we could, with with Mitch's injury, we could take him out and put Camvo in. He's going to be out for the rest of the season. Although Camvo can't play at the back, but I think that's the one. Bro's probably going to be angry at me, but I feel like that's a much better. Because it's basically, it's a, I'm going to say it's a career-ending injury, but it's an injury in which that he's not really going to be playing. It just means now I've got a few more players to me bow that we can sort of look at. In this game, I'm going to try it. No. See, like I say, he's been playing off. Look at that for Reece Nelson, by the way. 0 goals, 10 assists. In GOAT machine. But Somerville, 9 goals, 10 assists. Uche, 17 goals, 9 assists. Garnacho, 9 goals, 5 assists. Barry, 25 goals, 6. So, the attack is really coming on. I'd say I'm happy. What's next door? Miguel, you can have number 18. Oh my god, Simone Scuffet, what a man. OG wonder kid, that one. Yeah, like, I mean, like, that's mad, that. Like, Simone Scuffet, that's like a wonder kid from, like, 10 years back. What the fuck is that? It just annoys me sometimes when you can see stupid stuff like that. It's like, why? Like, we need to check as well after this who we've got in that League Cup. I'm assuming it's going to be Spurs. That would be the logic. Cast up, Gladbach boy. Barry, come on. Needed that one shot. Class ball from Somerville. What possibly could you be checking? I was going to say, like, what looks wrong with it? The only problem we've got as well, chat, is that Somerville's a straight loan. I didn't put an option to buy in there. What the hell? Yeah, we need to get him on a permanent. What a man. He showed there more so the burners more than anything. Like I say, just 18-4 just couldn't get him on a foot race. I mean, scuff it there, Jesus. Come on, boys, tight to him. Well, not tight to him there. They've got a massive overload at the back post there if they can find it. Go on, Pizarro. That is not your role whatsoever, but I'm loving the energy. Bit greedy that from Somerville. But no, good there from Pizarro though. Like, you know, we're seeing a bit more of his ball carrying ability there, which I like. He's definitely growing into that role where, like, you know, you start that when we signed him, you look at him and you think, right. I ain't risking that. Tired and on a yellow. No. Cabal can play the second half. I think Miguel, depending on the scoreline, I definitely want to bring Miguel on. I think it's more so going to be a case that we'll see Biscoff first. Potentially Eze as well in the 10. Cabal. Wharton. Pizarro! First goal in a Palace shirt for Vicente Pizarro. We see he's got his dad's attributes, you know. It's an absolute thunder bastard from him. I'm sure his dad's in the crowd, nice and proud there. Oh, that's a finish, that. Wharton. Garnacho. Oh, that's a goal. Might be offside there. I'm assuming Garnacho's the one that the line I was saying is offside. Goal disallowed. I think, like I said, I think it was Garnacho who I think went too early. Only just. Only just. Yeah, there's a few players there that, like I said, we can look at getting. Eze, we're going to introduce. Biscoff will do. We'll leave it at that for now. And then I do want to introduce Miguel just to give him, see what we're looking at with him. And then potentially a defender as well. We might look at Biscoff! Jesus Christ, what a finish. Eze with an assist. But Jesus Christ, that from Biscoff. What a finish. Bloody hell. Right, let's get Miguel on. And let's do Helland as well. Like that were a finish, that chat. Jesus. Good today though, we've got some goals from midfield which I like. Eze with the corner. Oh. Eze gets to recycle possession. Go on, have a shot. Come on. 2 assists for Eze. As I say, just bringing him back, like I say, after the Charby business, like I say, I was angry. Oh, don't. Come on. I want to say, what were you disallowing that for? But, I mean, Eze, you know, 2 games, he's got a goal and 2 assists. Like, to me, like this is like the perfect thing, you know. We bring someone in who can just, you know, he just has that ability off the bench that experience, those attributes, just beautiful. I think it's so good for the Palace story though. Like, you know, we're getting all these like big like you know, like wonder kids in and whatnot, but we've also brought Eze home, and I think you can see. Come on, Miguel's got an assist on his debut as well. There, that's sick. Waka waka Samina Mia Sangariwa. Yeah, I love that for Miguel, getting an assist on his debut. That time. Play it there, Baz. But yeah, what a game from everyone there. Oh, it's like bottom of the league you're playing, but I mean, you need to put sides like that to the sword. You know, we've done that with, I think, proven there that the boys are very much a very strong bunch mentally. Wilson again balling out. How much is Somerville worth? 41 mil. Yeah, definitely a good signing. I think from memory, I think we have a bit of a gap now, so what I am going to do is give them 2 days off from playing. Keep the people on the bench in just so then they're keeping themselves in shape. It is what it is. Go. That's like the thing with Phil. I was funny. It's like, oh yeah, sorry, you know, I forgot to do it. I was like, no. I think, like I say, like for what we have, it obviously works quite well for us. Brennan Johnson's got a new deal at Spurs. So I think what we might do, chat, we might do Spurs and Arsenal. Assist for Anaka. As I say, he's going. Like I say, 2 assists there for him, nice. Alright, Mass, good. Oh, it'll be an FA Cup week, come on. Yeah, Spurs we got in the final. Narrowly beaten Spurs. What I'll do, chat, once I've played Spurs and Arsenal, I'm off on Tuesday and Wednesday, so I'll pause it and then I won't play, so I can play the final on stream. But Spurs, Arsenal, 2 big games to finish on. 2 very tough games as well. So hopefully we could do something. Findel still going for Lecce. It's kind of cool when we're at this point now where like you got players who are like established players starting to, you know, because obviously they're in the 30s now, starting to play for like the lower sides. Seems like SA is doing well, which I'm hopeful means that Derby will take their option to buy on him. That's the hope, chat. Yeah, we're playing quite a lot now, so. I think I'll actually commit to the idea of doing Biscoff and Wharton. Then against Arsenal, we'll do Pizarro and Wharton. It's kind of mad, you know, like we're 25 games in, you know, so we've still got like 13 left to play, and I mean we're in a position in which that we're going for a points tally that, I mean, I think the most amount of points we've got 68, so 18 more points from 13, and it's definitely doable. Cool. Like I say, I'm hopeful with the fact that we've got Eze coming off the bench, that we should hopefully be able to have it that Eze has a very big impact off the bench. Bump it up. Villa goes long, good. Oh, lucky. If only this was the Spurs of real life and not like FM, where like they're just insane. Like Tony Noosa as well now. Like you know, these boys have like a big bloody squad that's going to be butchered next year. I'm sorry, but he's gone from behind there. You can't do that. Xavi Simons comes in. Victor Roque. Oh, good save, Villa. I'm going to say scores as he usually does against me. Don't you know? Bump it up. I've signed that Dodo, that Brazilian right back. Archie Gray's proper blossom. Oh, Barry, man. Play Garnacho. I tell you what, with Garnacho, like, he's a bloody bruiser in. Why we do that? Oh yeah, no, I'm a Jacob. Like, it's gonna like. I feel like for Spurs fans, like last year they must have thought to themselves, like, Prem-wise, oh, like this is as bad as it gets, and then this shit's come worse. But the thing is, though, it's like, oh god, Like, I swear, like I say, is it... Forest got Fulham today. Yeah, they've got Fulham. Like, Forest have got Fulham where you could probably see them at home getting points out of that. Spurs have Liverpool away, like... like... I just genuinely think, like, for Spurs, they should start getting, like, a lot more nervous than what they are. Because, I mean, like, I didn't have in my head last night that West Ham would get anything against City. Obviously, they've picked up points. I think I backed Forest to beat Fulham at home. Like, but if they go down, like, finance-wise, they are going to be goosed for years. Well played, Uche. But yeah, I don't know what it is, because like, it's not even like, I know they've had some injuries, but there's other team Prem sides who have had injuries. Play Gusto. The big one is I believe that Spurs have Forest next week. So I mean, if Forest win this week, Spurs lose, and then next week, come on, Morton. Yeah, so honestly, Jacob, like, though, it'd be so funny. Like, I don't even have much against Spurs, you know? It's just the idea of a club of that size going down and just, like, seeing the meltdown. And, like, I don't know if... What's his name? Yeah, man, yeah. He's a massive title decider. They wish. Relegation decider. The one that I've started loving Spurs losing for is, like, there's that Spurs fan who does all, like, the watch alongs. And, like, he has got the most creative ways to describe Spurs conceding. I love his insult. I can't remember his name, but I love him so much. Like, every time, like, I'm on TikTok, he just comes up. But the mad thing is, though, is like what came out this week, where it, like not Igor Tudor. They basically said that Sean Dyche is like, nah, I'm not going. Like, even Sean Dyche is like, nah, I'm not. I ain't going. If they sack Tudor, and that's when you know, like, Mr. Relegation avoider is going, nah, I'm not doing it. I can't wait for the idea of, like, them getting someone like Big Sam. get like, you know, people are saying that they reckon it's going to be they'll get Harry Redknapp or Glenn Hoddle back, but even still, I mean, it's like you're relying on the fact of those Spurs players, like, being like, right, it's Glenn Hoddle and Harry Redknapp. I have to respect them. I feel like with them, they're just like, right, Biscoff's having a bit of a struggle, so let's just do that chat for now. But no, Spurs going down. The amount for FM saves, generational. For Spurs fans, not generational. Like, people were sat there saying, like, oh, like, we'll get, like, to do West Ham rebuilds and Forest rebuilds. The idea of having to do a Spurs rebuild on FM27 is so funny. Right, Miguel's coming on. Oh, they'll have to do what MK Dons do, and they'll have to, like, literally, like, they'll have to have, like, half the state, like, all, like, the top tiers just bloody closed. But it's like like the idea of Spurs going from playing against like City United to like like Lincoln, Oxford, sides where it's like they're just like bloody garden sheds. It's just like, to me, that's just mental. And I feel like it would be such a culture shock for Tottenham, like, like, as a fan base, because, like, they probably will end up doing well in the Championship, but, like, at the start, I feel like that, like, that's a big win for us, that away from home. But yeah, that initial, like, first few weeks is going to be hell for them. I genuinely think they would have to go bankrupt if they didn't go up first season. Like, for what they're spending, I just don't even think that their finances be able to go. Pardon me. Right, we'll play one more chat and then I'm gonna jump off. Just with it being Mother's Day, I do need to go out and go see my mum. As much as I would love to sit here and play football match all day. Right, Arsenal away to finish chat, and then we'll stream Tuesday or Wednesday, and we'll do the League Cup final, and then I'll try and do as much of the and we'll try and do as much as the end of the season as we can. It's just going to be one of them as well, like just with the fact chat that we've got. If I stream Tuesday, Bolton are playing, so I will at some point have to go. Have we found out who we're playing in the Europa? Oh, Club Bruges. I tell you what, that's a fun little stream next. Fulham, Brighton, Bruges twice, Spuds in a final. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun save. It's actually been quite a fun stream, to be honest with you. I mean, 6-0. I mean, Chelsea's the only game we've lost so far. I mean, I'm assuming Arsenal are gonna pull me pants down now, but we're hopeful. We're hopeful. Right, I'm going to start Pizarro in this game. And with Bolton, just as I feel like that's going to give us a bit more steel. And then hopefully lets us be a bit more in the game. Right, Harry Amas gets a goal. Go on, lad. Like I say, that's sneaking up. So Amas definitely going to be playing a bit more frequently for us next year. Might even start, depending on how Mitchell comes back from injury. SA doesn't really matter. Sam Wilson with another absolutely superb performance. Happy with him. Anarka, same. Right, so let's do Pizarro, and then let's just switch them two around. Nope. There we go. So yeah, so I'm quite happy with that one, to be honest with you. I think we're going to play... I want to say I might play Eze. Would you say you're in a tie? I don't think so. I think because we've been inconsistent at other points of the season, I think that we were relying on too much, annoyingly. Which is like, but the thing is, like, in terms of like a Palace, like for Palace, like, we're in a position where we're at least at the point where I feel like we're starting to really challenge like Arsenal and Liverpool. So I'm hopeful next year, to be honest with you, we should be able to really take it to them. But it's just, like, we need to sort out that consistency. Because there's sometimes, like, I mean, early on in stream, like, we had Newcastle and Middlesbrough back to back. Newcastle are beat 5-2, Borough are beat 6-1. Like, we're in a position where we can just absolutely demolish a team. Oof. But I think we just need that week in, week out. So I don't know whether perhaps it's in the summer we need to look at like people with much better mental attributes potentially. Because that's the only thing I can think that is the struggle point, that like some of the players are struggling in some of the games where perhaps we're meant to quote unquote beat those type of sides. Go on, Barry. Oh, Barry. Considering the amount of goals we scored as well today, Barry hasn't scored that many. Like, it's just a mad thing. Like, usually every stream we do with Barry, it's like he's literally like he averages probably about 10 goals a stream. But like this stream has been quite quiet, which is mental considering we scored about 30 goals in this stream. Oh, go on, Jacob. We're in a position where, like, we were doing really well with like a 3-4-3 system, and like ever since we switched back to like this 4-2-3-1 that's like defensively it's set to be very, very like solid, and attacking wise it's meant to be very fluid. But so far we're actually managing to cope well. It's at the start of the season, I was doing the 3-4-3, as I was saying, and then like that's when we had the patchy form. Then I switched back to this, and then ever since then, with the team seemingly clicked quite a lot, which I'm quite happy about. Go on, Garnacho. Cabal, you gonna have a go? Go on, Cabal. I think that was literally, I don't know if you can hear the music, but that was pretty much on the drop of the beat as well, which is quite nice. We've got some tired players coming in though. So potentially Miguel and Biscoff, and then I'll probably do Eze, to be honest with you. Oh, we'll let this go through. We'll see what we're dealing with. It's an interesting way of doing things. Ciao. Don't mess around, son. Play Pizarro. Go on, Cabal. Loads of green grass for you there. Garnacho. Oof. Right. We'll just do that for now, and then I'll leave two. We'll leave two. Because then we can make a decision of what we really need to do. Gusto is actually blowing out his arse, so it's probably going to be him and Garnacho. I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of players are blowing out their arses. Oh, fucking Arsenal signed Pepe. They've literally got Gyökeres and they've got Castro. Why would they need to get Pepe as well? For context, chat, I was basically... Oh, go on, Lacroix! TL, what a finish. Yeah, I was looking at getting Pepe in the summer if Barry left. I don't think either quite I would like if I was going for like a Lacroix finish. You're thinking like a back post header or something like that. I'm not envisaging him like going, I'm going to absolutely nail one on the volley. Right, just to add a bit more wings, wing play, I'm going to put on Alanga, just so then, like I say, we can cope with more. Bringing Eze in, by the way, has been so much of a... Oh, bringing Eze in has been so good for us, though. Like, the amount of... Like I say, it's like... What is it? 1 goal, 3 assists now in 3 games for him? Or 4 games. Which I think is a really good return for a backup attacking midfielder. Come on, lads. No switching off. We'll play Spiller. But like I say, it's been a solid performance this to end on stream. Mental though, like 2 defenders being the one to 2 good goals as well. It's not even like you know, like scruffy headers. Like 2 really good goals from defenders. Right, chat. I do need to get off now because, like I say, otherwise I'm gonna be sat at my desk all day. Cheers everyone who's come by today. Should be live Tuesday or Wednesday, but if I do Tuesday, it'll be a 2-hour, 3-hour stream. If I do Wednesday, though, I can probably do like a 4 or 5 hour stream. So we'll have a see where we're